Guess what? Good news. I'm fucking retarded. So here's what happened. I just did a video of explaining how to use a well, not really how to use, but how do I have a vocal? And I forgot that my mic wasn't on. Anyway, back to what I was saying with that. So how do I have a voice in FNF for FNF FL Studio Mobile? So I use a GMS synth, a GM synth, a Groove Machine synth. That's what it's called. I'm retarded. I'm so tired. I don't feel like it, but I'm here just saying this just to help you guys out because I have been kind of getting questions about this, and it didn't really make sense when I didn't like how to make an instrument for FNF. It's like a tutorial how to like get better with music, and I don't think, and that really kind of led you guys on. That was not good of me to do that, and I apologize, but I'm getting better and I'm trying. So how do I have a vocal or a vocal for my character, aka Speedwave? So for my character, I use the Groove Machine synth, like I said before. So the Groove Machine synth is a really good thing to use if you're really into like synth, if you're into leads, pads, and stuff like that. It has a lot of presets. It's a plugin, but it does have a lot of presets, or you can create your own preset, which I have done. So it's really cool of how I've done it, and it's actually cool how it's used. I forgot this was on duet. I used mine on solo, but how you use it for my FL Studio Mobile users, if you don't know how to use if you or never used it, or you're new to using GMS Groove Machine Synth, I'm sorry, I always just call it GMS Synth. But you're gonna go down to your synth, to the synth, the final category in the bottom, and you're gonna say it says GMS. You're gonna press that. So what's important from this? Honestly, you can really pick anywhere in the pitches. So here's phase A and phase B, and your balance. Definitely use this if you don't like any of some of these. So definitely use it, because I use vocal for mine, for both, because I really don't care. But you could definitely mess around, play with it. Definitely work with the duet part. Work with your voices. You have the slide technique as well. That's up here for the direct wave sampler for any like instrument DWP file instrument. My fault, guys. But to be honest, it's really a mixed bag on how you want to do it. If you're not a person that wants to use synth as your voice, that's perfectly fine. I'll definitely find a video, because I do have some people I've seen how to do this like from scratch, like their actual voice instead of just a plugin. I'll definitely put in the description below if you guys want that rather than just the plugin. But it's cool because I actually like the GM synth, because I like to mess around with it, especially with the voices and the scale, because the chord really has the harmonization, which was what you heard the first time. So for your FX as well as your level, some of these you really don't have to worry about, but if you want to use them, really go for it, because I'm not as smart. I'm retarded in the brain. But because when you turn this off, when you don't have FX on, you don't hear it. You don't hear it at all. So you want to turn this on, go to Vox, and put in any amount you want. I honestly recommend putting it at least 15. Hold on, I'm gonna change this. And there's a reason why, because here's the voice at like 30. It's weird for me. It doesn't sound good to me. It's just weird compared to like 20, 30 and 20 are good places. But I chose 15 because it just blends very well. I just like it. But if you don't really care about the amount, but you just want to be careful, just don't put it on 100. Doesn't sound right. It sounds retarded. But if you're into a robot voice, go for it. Honestly, still trying to figure out some things with this, so I'm still new with music and all around. So I'm still learning, you know. And like I said, all this is new to me. I hate when I have to repeat myself, but at the end of the day, I feel bad for like the people that was trying to get answers from me when I was like, this doesn't feel right. So I had to like remake a video about like how to do this. I was like, God damn it. I'm sorry guys. I didn't mean to like. I kind of messed up the first video on the tutorial. But you know, the GMS synth actually does really well with some of the songs I do, especially no, that's not what I wanted. God damn it. Alright. That's not what I wanted because in some of my songs I did was not Overhead, it was Cookie Wave, which was a song that I'm doing for my friend that's a mod called the LA mod. Might be loud though. You see, it works. That's why I picked it instead of boyfriend because there was a reason why. Well, obviously the developer is going to put boyfriend in this, but this was more of me just playing, messing around, just doing stuff for fun. Like I do all my music I do is fun for me. I don't do this for money. I don't do this for anything. I don't really care about the YouTube thing. I'm just doing this stuff because I want to help some people out. And if I'm not helping you out, I do apologize. I'm trying my best. But if I am, I'm glad. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate that I'm helping you. And you're welcome. And you're welcome that I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I just want to help others out because some people are not good with music. It's always about trial and error with music. Really about trial and error for music. But I think that's really all I really need to say with this. If you want to work with the Groove Machine synth, go for it. What do you like most about the GM synth? Definitely always, you can use your slider. You can use your slider for this. You can use your choir strength. So your choir strength is going to have, so your duet's going to have one pitch and then the one in another pitch but a little bit higher, but it will be on the other side. It won't be like a mono audio unless you want that. I recommend not to. It actually sounds cooler without mono audio. But I think that's really all. I hope you guys understand. If you guys really understand this, I really appreciate it. I'm glad you understand because I'm retarded, like I said. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good night, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, night, or anything each week.